Santos will come off. Excellent performance from him today. His first start for Mamelodi Sundowns. He was a sub against Golden Arrows, and I think very quickly will become something of a fan favourite. Kulise comes on in his place. Aubrey Modiba on the left-hand side will get a break. And Fowler's Busty will shift into the left-back position.
Left-to-leg subs. I think Santos definitely with those key passes into that front of the box entry is very important. And I think a good performance for his first start.
Two wonderful passes to set up goals, both of them for Matthews. The Rainers will get the assist on Matthews' second goal. It's strange to have a Mokoena in the Sundowns lineup, but it's not Teboho Mokoena who remains on the bench today, getting I suppose a bit of a break with Obas providing the muscle today in the middle.
I thought he had a quite decent game as well, doing all the pitching and carrying, making sure that he destroys everything that falls just in front of the back ball.
Who's a forward? Tungwa is the defender over the head of Nzama. It's Koza. Down to the rescue, all the way back to keeper Williams. Extensive break for Sundowns in terms of league action. That cup game to come against Chippa. They'll play a league match again until the 17th of October. And they've got Auburn College scheduled. That one might be postponed because of the Champions League. Good one to look forward to for everyone who's following the Betway Premiership at the moment is Sekou Kune hosting Mamelodi Sundowns on the 21st of October, so just under a month away. The final squad, of course, at the last Cup of Nations in the Ivory Coast. Now, plenty of space for Woodall. Cuts inside, gets the return from Raiders. Maybe a little over-elaborate there from Sundowns. There's Maseko. Opponents at the moment. 15 minutes remain. Just a reminder of the other game tonight in the Betway Premiership. It's Koza. Solid performance tonight from Woodall. Just reminding us again of his qualities. I'm sure he'll be back in the national team at his usual right-back goal, especially with Komobi having picked up that injury in that game against the City. Obas, who's in the squad as well. Basadi. Maseko. Ball inside, a little shy there for Mokoena. Zama wins possession. Zikadi. The pressure on Tungwa. The best of passes for Tungwa from his teammate.
I think Richards Bay just really missed a creative number 8, I think, in that midfield, just to really try and cause a little bit of trouble. Maybe possibly support some handle, but if you haven't had some tables, Italian almost DKs are quite a little bit defensive minded.
Zikadi maybe a little bit on the wide side as well. Has got the pace, but maybe not the trickery and the flair in the middle that is required. Well, Richards Bay over the last couple of weeks, working their way up to 8th position on the log table. Now Mokoena Here's Maseko's pace up against Vilakazi, who wins the race and gets the touch in there, and corner kick it will be.
And you know, you speak about the incredible run leading up to this match. I thought Richards Bay do really well in terms of just beating those teams where you think they're the easy teams. Drafting a result against Magesi, against Davies, I think those are the massive points. And like playing against the Chiefs, as Mamelodi Sundowns, the motivation is there, but if you keep winning those key games that are very difficult, I thought they did themselves a favor coming into this one.
That window with Stellenbosch was certainly a big morale booster for them. It was a deserved win as well, a fat night for Stellenbosch. Now Basadin with the left foot, look to curl it away, get the header in from Lebusa. The shot is a little wild from the youngster Mokwena, looking for, from Kulise. Sometimes a bit of a forgotten figure in the Sundown setup, a classy player with plenty of ability. Now, 3 changes here for the visitors. Tikazi, you remember, was on the books of Royal AM. Charlie's a former Golden Arrows player. The players to come out, Tembu, Zama, and Zikane. Certainly some fresh legs might spur things on here. Leander Kumalo is the other to come on in these closing stages.
You were talking about some of the exits from Richards Bay, your likes of Luturan and Butuma as well, to Lando Pirates and Luturan and Chipa. I think Tikazi and of course Mujali become those offensive players that I think Richards Bay can definitely rely on.
Mungo, of course, he joined from Gallants as well. Plus, Knox Mutiza is a recent signing for Richards Bay, not on the team sheet today, but he is here with the team. We did see him earlier on. Another point or two to prove having been let go by Golden Arrows.
No, that's a big sign.
You're a fan, obviously, eh?
The Knoxman.
That's his way to go. Almost 70 career goals for Golden Arrows. No man has scored more goals for the club than Knox Mutiza, but now in a new outfit. Waiting for his chance, might get the opportunity in the Carling knockout next weekend. Home to Chipper are Richards Bay. So, under 10 minutes remaining now. Space again on that right-hand side. This is Mudau. Early ball in. Kulise. He's taken over from Santos in the middle there in that playmaking role. Now, Vassili. Slip there from Mokwena. Tekla under a bit of pressure. All the way back to Zuke. Just sit up. Search of Mhango. Pressure from Kamalo to win possession. These are the Tikazis in there as well. The subs have been brought on. Fresh legs for Richards Bay in these closing stages. Reliable Tekla. He's looking for Mungo, just strolling back. He would have been well offside and he got himself involved there. Well, we started off at a furious pace here at Attishville, but certainly has slowed down now with Sundowns knowing they've got the result in the bag and using the opportunity to give some of the fringe players a bit of playing time. Raiders out wide here to Mudau. Slips the tackle now. Mudau squaring it. Raiders comes in. Looks like an excellent tackle. Denied. Raiders by Vilakazi. Well, he did so well, Mudau, to escape the challenger of Mtungwa. Has a look up. Raiders wants it, Mokwena wants it, Raiders is in there. That's an excellent stop from Vilakazi, and it's gone for a goal kick as well.
Yep, excellent block from Vilakazi, literally putting his body on the line.
Should have been a corner though.
Yeah,
Raiders goes up. That's the fifth and final change for Mamelodi Sundowns. In the meantime, a little stoppages. We wait for Ian Otieno to get a bit of treatment. Shalabila bringing some instructions off the bench as well. His teammates. That's Raina's contribution. Goal number 9 in all competitions for him this season. 6 in the league. He now joins Bradley Thrower at the top. Next from Bokikana and Sugar Mabunda at the back. It's not that cold tonight here, but will all be wrapped up. Now Lebusa with Maseko. Closing stages here. The lights are flickering over as wrong. There's a bit of a problem with one of the floodlights, but hopefully we can get this game done. If can you imagine sitting here for the next hour waiting for the final 6 minutes to be completed? We can afford a smile now, Miguel Cardoso. We bounce back after Wednesday's defeat for Mamelodi Sundowns, and of course top place on the Betway Premiership standings. Yende leaves it. Obas manages to hold off. There's Koza. Lebusa. Vaseline with a bit of space ahead of him. He's got Maseko looking to go on the run. Shalolile onside. A pass from Shalolile turns possession home. He's got to chase back here and win the ball back. A little fortunate there that it falls his way. Now less than 5 to go. They'll both be able to turn their attentions after tonight to next weekend and cup competition. A full week of preparation for both of these sides, which will be, I'm sure, most welcome. A pretty tough schedule of late. Udao. You're running ahead of him, but next to go safety first. Fans would hope for a bit of a quicker tempo in these closing stages. Maybe the search for a fifth.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is past the Mamelodi Sundowns just dictating the tempo. Maybe Richard Bay also just feeling like they don't have to chase the game anymore.
Mango wins the free kick. Foul committed by Obas, and frustration there for Mango. It wasn't another battle with Koza, excuse me, it was Koza with the foul. Two of them have been going at it for much of this game. Mango suggesting maybe a yellow card was due for Malibongwe Koza. I suppose we'll remember this game with some affection for the goal, but then some disappointment for the way Richards Bay were able to score. Although it did look to be impeded. Long deliberation. celebration over this free kick with Mango and Charlie. Gabadinho Mahongo is going to definitely look to take this. See if he can add a second goal to his tally. Goes straight for goal and puts that over the top.
The distance as well wasn't going to allow him enough time to just allow for the ball to dip. So he had to really try and thump it with much precision and accuracy if it is that he was going to force a save.
Just the angles either. Now, he certainly proved his fitness tonight. In there. There's Causa. We'll hear from both coaches as well as the man of the match at the final whistle. Karel Shabalala will do the honours for us tonight. I tell you, Durban City have come from a goal down against Magesi to lead 2-1. Maseko and Magawana with goals there, so a good turnaround for Gavin Hunt's side. They'll go into the top 8. He has a chance for Mokwena, that was blocked. So it will be for Richards Bay on the far side.
Interesting run from Kulisi. Just finding yourself with so much space, but the cutback falls on the Mokwena. Now we thought probably just getting a little bit of power and shots on target.
Happy days are back for the Mamelodi Sundowns faithful. Those posters that say the coach must go seem to have disappeared rather quickly. Now Mango on the chase here with Lebusa. Still battling away. No way through for the Malawian, and neither for Charlie either. 3 minutes will be added on here as we go into stoppage time. Mango, for dissent, earns himself a yellow card. So, a 4th yellow this season for Mango. No place in the lineup for the cup game next Saturday. Now Maseko running into traffic and being dispossessed. So things at the top of the table look as follows. Sundowns will have that 1-point lead, but as you can see have played one more. Durban City with the lead against Magesi will go up into 3rd place above Polokwane City, who won earlier today. Richards Bay will slip from 8th, where they started before tonight's encounter, down to 10th. Siwalele at the bottom, play tomorrow against Marumo Gallants. And Chippa United and Stellenbosch, also in the bottom, will meet each other in East London. That's a 5:30 kickoff tomorrow. That is one of those cliched 6-pointers, isn't it?
Yeah. Very important, I think, for studies as well. Haven't really started out well. But yeah, Sweden certainly started on a higher note at home and then new home, but things are just really not going out their way this time.
6 losses in 8 games for them, 4 points at the bottom of the table. Chippa United and Stellenbosch should play at 5:30 in Buffalo City Stadium. They each have 5. Magesi will be just above them with 6 if they unable to get an equaliser against Durban City. That game is to stoppage time as well. Now, in fact, Durban City have made it 3-1. Then Siak Kwapeng has added another. So fairly convincing for the home sides today. Just a reminder, if you missed it earlier on, Orlando Pirates advancing in the Champions League against Diodi from Lesotho. And then Kaiser Chiefs advancing in the African Confederation Cup. They needed penalties to overcome the opposition from Angola. Scored all 5 of their spot kicks though, which is a positive for them. Coming up, you never know again. There's Maseko now. Are we going to see a little run from him in these closing stages? They are getting a little irritated. They want some more from Sundowns on the attacking front. Allende. Mokoena back again. Here's Udar once more. A little shallow that pass, but here comes the cross inside. Close to the goalkeeper Otieno. We had the 3 minutes of stoppage time, and Mr. Amogile Tom says that's it. So convincing from the champions, top of the table for Mamelodi Sundowns. And the woes of Wednesday down in Urazi, well forgotten now, with a 4-1 victory here over Richards Bay. Good performance from Kulisa Mudau, good 90 minutes for him. 2 goals from Matthews, 1 for Causa. Rainers up to 6 goals. It's happiness all round for Mamelodi Sundowns, the champions.
Yeah, happiness all round. And this was one of those games where we first saw the glimpse of that attacking trio, including the Santos playmaker, really playing an instrumental role in making sure that you're getting the likes of Lenders on the ball, making up play. Sellers as well getting involved. Musa coming in for Pipido, did pretty well. Obas as well for Bukena. So, yeah, this is one of those games where the Sundowns were really under pressure to really try and force a response, and they certainly did.
Happiness for the supporters here at Atteridgeville. Let's give you a little reminder. Fine pass from here from Santos to set up the opener for Tashrik Matthews. That got Sundowns off to a bright start. And then not long thereafter, Malibongwe Causa made it 2-0. They were ahead after 15 minutes. The second goal came on 27. Then maybe a little foul there on Causa. It wasn't given though, and Mhango with a cheeky little chip over Ronald Williams brought it back to 2-1 on the half-hour mark. And a penalty here converted by Rainers before the break. That Sundowns back in the lead, and then Rainers setting this up. Matthews with the follow-up and the finish. So Mamelodi Sundowns full of smiles, and with 3 points to their name. So the champions score 4 against Richards Bay for a second time this season. They've won here tonight in the Betway Premiership by 4 goals to 1.
Mamelodi Sundowns bouncing back emphatically after the loss in their previous encounter. Another case